Hey everyone, Slayer here to introduce Nasty and Friends from BDC Studios, a podcast where two friends who met in the Army Reserves get together and talk about shit. One's a firefighter and the other has a funny laugh. So sit back, get rid of your kids, and hold on to your because it's about to get nasty, friends.
Welcome to Nasty and Friends with Pagnasty and Spicy Motherfucking Brown.
Episode 24, back in BDC Studios. The end of the weekend is near.
Yay.
It's so sad. But as we always do, as you guys know, most of the time when we do podcasts, we get together and we'll drop 4 in a weekend, usually from Friday to Sunday. The time has come. It is Sunday morning just to check in on you. So this won't be probably a very long podcast at all. So we can wrap it up and then I can eat and hit the road back down to Kansas City. But it's been a fucking blast, man. Halloween weekend. It's one of the best Halloweens I've ever had.
Dude, yeah, this weekend it's been fucking tits. It's been so good. We'll recap. We'll do an AAR or an after-action review for you non-military fucks. It's been a fucking fantastic weekend. Right off the bat, I'm going to tell you I dropped the ball. And I'll tell you how I dropped the ball. We don't even have any El Toro Negro sitting in front of us for Sunday morning.
How could we forget?
And I just thought about it.
Yeah.
Fuck it, it's too late now. We could still do some Mexican moonshine without the coffee in it, but I figure we're good to go just now, just the way we are, man.
Yeah, Pedialyte. Pedialyte's good.
Pedialyte, we are hydrating.
Absolutely.
Shit, like my man Pagnasty said, it's been a big weekend. It's Halloween weekend. My man got in town Friday, got to BDC Studios, recorded a podcast. We did 2 podcasts yesterday, episodes 22 and 23. Correct?
Yes, yeah.
And then in between those, we watched the Husker game. Again, this is a few weeks ago for you fucks. Obviously, Halloween weekend. Nebraska played Wisconsin, lost by 6 in overtime. Not too disappointed in that game.
No.
They played well.
Absolutely.
Big shout out Nate Gary, Nathaniel. The 2 picks, a bunch of tackles. One tackle. Somebody said, "Oh my God, who said that?" He got stiff armed and went down, and they said he went down like a fag or something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was.
Inappropriate.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. We've been saying that word a lot lately, and I
Yeah.
feel like we should probably explain why we've said it. Well, one, because we were talking about how funny that Joe Rogan on his stand-up hour Triggered, he just threw it in there, and we were saying that how you never hear that word anymore, which is a good thing. It is a very good thing. But I remember listening to a podcast, and he's like, you know what, a word you don't hear anymore? And you don't know what he's going to say, and he just goes, faggot. And you're like, Jesus! Like, when you hear it, like, it makes your head turn. And so we had been joking around, like, saying it in a joking way towards shit like that. So that's why it's been dropped for, like, Tom Brady and stuff. Because, like I explained, like, when you... Like, the best part about that part for me was, like, you were taking me down a path, you know, and I knew you were going to shit on him, but I did not see you saying that, and it fucking caught me completely off guard.
Oh, that's great.
And so for that, for the comedy factor, I think that's, that was the best way to do it.
Yeah,
of
man.
course, we don't actually mean it, so
No.
fucking stop it, you PC fucks.
It is a great word, but yeah, it's fucking offensive,
great.
and I'm sorry it hurts people. I don't usually say it a lot. I don't think I ever really say it anymore. I started saying it again this weekend. It's one of those words people love to use, and I don't mean it. Nobody means it like against gay people. Listen. Nobody loves gay people more than us. Right? Nobody loves gay people more than Nasty and Friends. So when we say it, I'm never like talking about like homosexuals or lesbians. I'm using it in a different way.
An endearing term.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
that's that. I just figured some people might. Some people probably don't even realize it. It's in their everyday vocabulary.
Right,
so,
yeah.
like, oh yeah, sounds about right.
You're not supposed to say that. First the N-bomb, now this, huh? Fuck you.
But we are in BDC Studios, of course. In the background, we do let you know what's playing on YouTube on mute. We have, since it is Halloween weekend, tomorrow's Halloween. We got Halloween prank videos on. So watching some of those crazy shits, which most of them are probably fake, but it's still fun to watch.
Yeah, it's still fun to watch, man. I just want to get into the weekend, man.
Mm-hmm.
What did you like? What was?
Dude, I loved it, man. I always have fun doing it. I think like I said, the first episode we did on Friday, whatever number that was, 21, 22. No, 20. Fuck, it doesn't matter.
20. I don't know.
3. That one. It was good, man. I thought it felt like it had like good flow. You know, it was nice to be back. Elaine is fucking insane for the next episode, so we're definitely gonna have her back because, as you said, she's moving.
Yeah, she's moving to Cali. If you guys didn't listen to it, episode 22, we had a friend of ours, Elaine, come by BDC Studios, and we recorded a 3-hour or so podcast, and we could have kept that motherfucker going for a few more hours. We only stopped at the 3-hour mark because the Husker game was starting in like 5 minutes. And we had to prep for that, get some food out. Elaine fucking killed it. Thanks again for coming on the show. She's funny as shit.
Yeah.
And we told her on the podcast, like, look, bitch, you're coming back on the podcast next month.
Yeah, because she's moving in December.
Yeah, she's moving in December. We have to get you back on here. We got to finish. There's stuff we wanted to hit on. We didn't even make it to those topics.
Yeah, we got questions for her that we don't want to ask our significant others
Right.
or your sister.
Correct.
The only females that have been on here. She's down for everything.
She's
so
down.
Yeah, which is awesome. So I had a blast. I know most of you probably had while listening to it. So
yeah, if you didn't listen to it, go back and listen to episode 22. Listen to episode 23 too. We had 2 more guests on, Denny Molina, Jimmy Wilburn. They came by the studio. At this time, we were a little faded. We're a little bit more faded. It's after the Husker game. But shit, yeah, we went hard. What, another almost 3 hours?
I think so. I think by the time we wrapped it up and we tack on the animal fact, it'll probably be it'll be close to a 3-hour podcast, and the last 2 hours or 3-hour podcast, the last 2 hours might be touch and go for some people. So
you know that one was unique, I think, because we got on serious topics, you know, about being fathers. We got on serious topics about you know, advice for you about to be a father. We got into some Halloween shit with talking about the axe murder house in Villisca, Iowa. We get into topics like that, but then we also dive deep into like butthole porn and some weird shit that dildos getting shot out of vaginas. So we go all over. We hit the spectrum.
Yeah,
the
for sure.
Full, you know,
we're definitely on the spectrum.
We had a visit from a ghost on the podcast. The ghost of Harambe came and tried to tell us side of the story. Well, I'll have to go back and listen to that. I don't even know what happened there or what that was about, or I didn't really understand it. I'll go back and check it out. If you guys know what the fuck that was about, let us know. You know, let us know.
Definitely. No, it's always fun getting together with the Army guys.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Absolutely.
That and we feasted yesterday, man.
Oh.
So yesterday for food, well, we started off with the brisket that I smoked, and Friday for lunch, and then for dinner we got into the 10-pound pork butt. It was a 9.5-pound pork butt. We smoked Friday, so we had that. My shorty hooked it up with some collard greens. Mm-hmm. They're fucking great. She made some smoked Gouda mac and cheese. That was great. And then we did some cowboy beans with just like bush beans, maple bacon. We put cinnamon in there, barbecue sauce, jalapenos, onions. Did I say brown sugar? No, I said cinnamon. No, brown sugar.
Yeah.
Brown sugar, ketchup, mustard, some barbecue sauce, and then we just cooked that up, and then some scotcheroos, and yeah, I think that was it. Dude, we fucking feasted, man. It was delicious.
Yeah, it was phenomenal. It was great. It had the food out and pretty much stayed out all night. Just go back and snack.
Yeah.
So tried not to eat too much so it wouldn't be heavy for the podcast.
I know.
You know, because sometimes that can happen. Man.
Absolutely. Friday, we feasted on that brisket, and then within an hour we're recording. It was moving a little slow at first, man.
Yeah. It's always good.
Danny brought a beautiful woman to BDC Studios with him yesterday for the game, and she brought a dip, but didn't bring chips. But luckily we had some chips. But that dip was phenomenal. We ate like savages. We watched football. We hung out. We had fun. Most of us were in costume. And then after that, we kicked all non-essential personnel out of the building, and then we recorded an episode 23. So that's how we fucking roll around here.
It was good, man. I liked it. I mean, even though it was like relatively small and party and stuff, but like dressing up, like I said, I think the Andy Reid costume for me is my best costume I've ever done. I still have the mustache as of right now, so I did not shave it off.
Yeah,
so,
You got a game in like 40 minutes. You're still...
Yeah, right? Dedication to Nasty and Friends.
Oh, shit.
And I believe it's in Indianapolis.
It's going to be late.
So, yeah, it was great, man. It worked out perfect. The costume, I was worried about it. I told you I was nervous. I was like, well, because, you don't know how it's going to turn out.
Right.
I don't ever really like to go like half-ass on a costume.
No,
so
you go balls deep.
Yeah. So it was
you don't like to go off half-cocked. You know what I mean? Like,
or dick.
Shouts out to the Tourette's guy. There's a video we've been watching. You fucking people that get on YouTube, like me and Pagnasty get on YouTube. It's called Finest Girl, and watch YouTube that shit right now. Pause the shit. Finest Girl, and click the uncensored version, and it's Andy Samberg from the character from Popstar, and it's a music video they did for that movie. I haven't watched that full movie yet, but this video, they got a couple videos associated with that movie. Check that. If you haven't checked it out yet, check that shit out. We've watched it like 5 times.
And I had not heard it until last night. And so then, you watch it, but you're also talking to other people. We watched it again this morning, and the other stuff that you don't catch.
We can watch it again before you...
Oh, yeah. At least once or twice for sure, because... Like I said, I'm going to eat before I bounce. And so, but it's one of my favorite, and it's not Lonely Island, but it's one of my favorite of that type. And there's solid ones. We talked a lot about it with Elaine and stuff like that. But
yeah, dude, next time we get Elaine in here in BDC Studios, we'll watch a bunch of Lonely Island videos and some of the stuff we got into. We just didn't have time with the Husker game and people coming over. But YouTube, shots out all day. Fucking love YouTube.
Yeah, absolutely.
We got some great questions this weekend that we did Friday, and then what we did was a lot of some of the questions we asked for the next few podcasts on episode 23 and 22. All solid answers, so much fun. But we need more questions, so send in questions for the next podcast. We'll be recording again. Well, by the time you guys get this, we'll have a new one the next week. But send your questions in. We don't give a fuck what they are.
Yeah, to nastyandfriends@gmail.com. Yeah, we need them because we love to do Q&A. So I think there's one new one in there now. I saw somebody sent in. So we'll just leave that.
Yeah, we'll leave that.
Leave that in there.
Whether you have questions about legal advice, about betting, about sex, anything you want, questions about us, whatever question it is, we'll fucking figure that shit out, and we will fucking answer that shit on the podcast. It's one of our favorite bits to do on the podcast.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it says it's down so many rabbit holes, which is what I like. I mean, it can. Sometimes we just answer the question. Sometimes it brings on stories like the whole weed thing.
Oh my god!
A couple podcasts ago.
That was great. Yeah, the question about if we could do one drug for the rest of our life and it was legal. And yeah, we got into that. We were on that for a good 45 minutes, and that was deep. That was real shit. That was real conversation. Yeah,
real shit.
Real shit. Yeah, man. That was fucking great. I wanted to get into that with Elaine. Maybe next time we have Ron, we can get into that a little bit more. We got into a little bit. Yeah, she's a crazy person. It's awesome. So fun, dude.
It's out there, man. I like people like that. I love it. Zero fucks.
Yeah, zero
for
fucks.
Sure.
I want to talk about football, but I don't want to get too much into football just because with this podcast, it's not coming out for a few weeks. So any people are going to be like, what? Oh, yeah, 3 weeks ago? Yeah, who gives a fuck? Baseball? Yeah, that shit's been over like 3 weeks.
Yeah. But as of today, the Indians are up 3-1 in the World Series.
Yeah.
So one more win, they take it, and then we'll probably cease to know Chicago, except for where the White Sox are.
Like my man Pagnasty predicted. Yeah, if Chicago does not win the series, which it's not looking good, who knows what's going to happen to that city, man?
Yeah, they could come back. I mean,
for sure.
They could, make a game. But yeah, they've put up fight. They'll probably, I don't know. I think honestly they might win another game. So, but I think at 3-1, it's going to be hard to come back. But I mean, they're in the World Series for a reason. They could definitely do it. It's been fun just to kind of keep up with it and watch parts of the game when I've had the time and been available for it. So,
yeah, absolutely. I don't know when the next game is. They go back to, they're in Chicago now. I don't know if they play tonight again in Chicago or.
I think it is. I think it's in Chicago tonight.
Okay. Yeah, shit. And then you got football on today. Chiefs and Colts. Philly and Dallas tonight. Again, this is a few weeks ago for you motherfuckers listening. But yeah, there's big football coming out. Huskers, yeah, we talked about in the last podcast. They look great. Went into overtime with Wisconsin. Next week they got Ohio State. And then they got some big games coming up still with Minnesota. And then, of course, next month with Iowa. And that's always going to be a tough game.
Yeah, it's always a tough game.
So we'll see how those go. But yeah, Huskers, I'm proud of them. 7-1 as of a few weeks ago. Fuck, you can't be mad at that.
No, I mean, how long has it been since they've been 7-1? So
long time.
Yeah, it's been a while. So I'm gonna pull up, and I don't know if you want to get to it. Just get some time at some point. But I'm gonna pull up Would You Rather because we haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, it's been a long time, man.
I figured, like I said, if we want to, we can get to it. We don't have to. It's ain't no thing. So we'll just leave it there in the background.
Just fire one off.
Okay. All right. So let's go to this next one because this one's already answered.
Okay.
And it said, would you rather have to eat the same meal every meal for the rest of your life, or eat whatever you wanted, except once a month you have to eat a doo-doo sandwich? So eat the same meal for the rest of your life, every meal, or eat whatever you want, but once a month you got to eat a shit sandwich.
I don't know if that's good for you. I think you get a coli and die. Whose poo-poo is it? Is it my poo-poo?
I don't know. I don't know.
See, I'm not eating shit, man.
Yeah.
I'll just eat the same thing every day for the rest of my life.
Oh, God, that would get so boring.
It would.
It would get boring as
love
fuck.
food, man.
Yeah, I know. Exactly. So I'd have to think about it and pick exactly what I want. Something. If it's going to be generic, hopefully it's just like if I say pizza, it's not like always a pepperoni pizza.
Right.
You know, like I can have pizza, but I can have like a taco pizza. I can have, like a hamburger pizza. I can have a sausage pizza. Yeah. At least get some variety. I don't want to eat a shit sandwich. No. I agree with you. Yeah. Like, you could die from that.
Right.
And then you're not eating anything. And then nobody wins.
Right.
Right. So, and even if you don't, like, you're going to be, like, throwing up. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't like to throw up. No. So, I mean, I don't know anybody who does. But, you know, sitting there, like, just trying to get it out, it would be very hard. So.
And then it would be so tough. I mean, you'd be like, yeah, I'm in. I'm doing this. You're eating just like we are now. And then, of course, you schedule it the last day of the month. You're like, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to put this shit off as much as I can. And then that day shows up.
Yeah.
Like, all right, motherfucker, it's time to pay the piper. We signed this agreement. Whoever you signed that agreement with.
Right.
Probably God, right? Because the devil's not crazy enough to make people do shit like that. That's fucked up. So God would be like, all right, I'm in true about this shit. Like, you've been eating whatever the fuck you want. All right, now it's my turn. You eat this shit sandwich. And you're like, fuck. All right. And then you're puking.
Yeah.
Then you can get E. coli, you get different bacteria. You could get if it's bad poop, you get hepatitis. I mean, if it's bad poop.
Right, yeah, like there's good poop.
But you know what I mean? Like, then you're eating that and then you get sick, then you die.
So you do that. Yeah. Say you get past it. It's the last day of the month. Do you just bite the bullet and first day of the month you eat a shit sandwich?
Yes.
So then you can do it back to back and then you can.
So like if it was today, so tomorrow's the last day of the month.
Yeah.
So at 11:50 p.m. 23:50 for you military fucks. I'm eating a shit sandwich.
Yeah.
And then at 10 minutes after midnight of that next month of November, I'm eating another shit sandwich. Yeah. And then boom, then
double up, and then you're good. And if you want, you can wait until the end of the month,
end of December.
Yeah.
Right? No, end of December.
Well, you could. Yeah, you could technically go all the way to the end of December and then eat it. Yeah, I think that's the way to go.
Shit, that is the way to go. Yeah. I'm changing my answer. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got this figured out. God can't beat us.
So, all right, we eat the shit sandwich. All right, so, and if people, we haven't done this for a very long time, so if you're not, it's called either or. We pick it, but on the website, then you actually click which answer, and it tells you the percentage of people who picked it. So I agree with you. I think if you can do it that way, hopefully it's just like a mini slider shit sandwich. So it's not like a
hoagie. You don't want
you don't want a hoagie shit sandwich. I'll take like the 3 little sliders.
Right.
Which technically I guess one would be a sandwich. So
yeah, that's true.
So we'll pick it. And wow, 35% would do the shit sandwich. The other 65% would eat the same thing. Huh. So,
and then you could.
I guess at the bottom, somebody does say it's your doo-doo if that helps any.
Oh shit!
I don't know. I take some pretty nasty shit.
I do too. I don't know what you would eat in that week leading up to the.
oh yeah, you'd have to try to eat clean, man. You don't want to fucking go on a bender and eat like bratwurst and like colon blow. Like colon every blow, day.
You got cabbage. Oh my god, dude. And then I mean, if it's your shit, you're making the sandwich, obviously, and then you can make it however you want. You're gonna have to use some strong food to go along with it. You maybe put some sauerkraut on top of that. Maybe some marinara sauce. Like whatever's.
Don't ruin my marinara sauce for me, you son of a bitch.
You got that lifetime supply of ragu. You're gonna have to put that to use making shit sandwiches.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're gonna dress that up as best you can. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Take the edge off.
Just take the edge off. You want to do another one?
Yeah, I like it, man.
Yeah. Would you rather, I guess you're a gamer, but would you rather play, I'm guessing, play Skyrim or Modern Warfare 3?
Oh, shit. Well, I'm a Call of Duty guy.
So Modern Warfare?
All day. I'm going Modern Warfare. I've never played Skyrim. People that have played it, they love it.
Yeah.
I have never played it.
My brother, he absolutely loves it. They just did the re-release of the new, it's pretty much made everything, I don't know. They redid the game somehow.
Yeah.
He went and got it at midnight and played it. So, but he would definitely pick Skyrim. Yeah. I don't game, so I'll let you go with it. Modern Warfare, only 40% of the people. Skyrim's pretty big, man.
No, I know it is.
People fucking love it.
And then on that, and I don't talk about gaming a lot. I don't game anymore. I used to. Call of Duty. People hate Call of Duty. People love Call of Duty. Some people they play Battlefield over Call of Duty, and then some people play the other games. Fuck whatever you want to play. People enjoy it. I played Call of Duty. That was my shit. So me and my roommates, we would play it. We would game. A few times on the releases, I would sign up, go to GameStop. It's 11 o'clock at night. I'm waiting for midnight. I get my game. I come home. I may or may not have called in sick before to play the game when it comes out because they go home and they play.
Yeah.
You're trying to get your XP. You're trying to level up. You're trying to figure out the maps. I was a fucking big nerd, dude. Headset. I played on.
Shut up, Birds.
I talked with different people in the clans, and we would talk and we would strategize in this combat. Yeah, it was a blast. But with Call of Duty, I was way more of a Black Ops guy than I was Modern Warfare.
Black Ops, huh?
Black Ops.
Okay.
So in Call of Duty, they came out with, I don't know how many of these fucks, they came out with one a year.
Yeah, so I don't even know where they're at now because I only know because of you and my younger brother, and he doesn't game anymore either. Yeah. So,
so it was like one of the fifth ones or whatever. Black Ops 1 came out, and it was fucking great. And then they went back to Modern Warfare, and then they went to like Ghosts, and then they went back to Black Ops 2, and then I always liked the Black Ops ones. Those are my favorite ones. The Modern Warfare ones of Call of Duty, they were okay. But I liked, and then they had Advanced Warfare. I think.
Yeah. Why'd you like the Black Ops more than the other one? Like what?
I liked the weapons. I liked some of the future shit. I don't like. You know what I mean? The Black Ops 1. It was back in the Vietnam era with the American War. So it was in the 70s. So the weapons were 70s. The maps, all that shit. I like that. And then the Black Ops 2. It was more modern, but. Some of the and then it was just different. I think it was different people that made the game too. Like one was activism, and then I'm fucking fact checkers or people that know they're probably this motherfucker. He's making all this shit up. He's never even. He doesn't even have an Xbox probably. But yeah, it was different. Like Treyarch, I think Treyarch made Black Ops, and then Activision might have made Modern Warfare. So they were all Call of Duty games.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But they were just different,
different versions.
Different versions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every year they'd come out with a new version. And I just like the Black Ops a lot better. I love the Black Ops. My favorite. Black Ops 2 might be the best.
Yeah. I think a lot of people have said that.
Yeah.
So
anybody that knows Call of Duty and Black Ops, shouts out Nuketown. The best Call of Duty map of all time. And me and Meston, shouts out Meston, we would fucking play, and we would play all day long. The weekends, it'd be like double XP weekend. You're like, bitch, we ain't going nowhere. You got double XP weekend, and then you would have like Nuketown 24/7. So one of the lobbies is just all Nuketown, just different versions of Nuketown, and we would just sit in that Nuketown. And domination, demolition, team deathmatch, even if it's Nuketown, fuck. Yeah, it was so much fun, man. I used to game, and then I don't know what happened. I just...
Did like your thing just like run out, or like your subscription?
Yeah, I let my subscription run out I just stopped playing. I think one year I left for the Army for a few weeks. I didn't take my Xbox, which a lot of times I would. And then, just hanging out with my daughter for the summer. And then after that, I was just like, meh.
Yeah, it's easy to fall out.
I just fell out. Just took
I gamed like when I was younger. I didn't play much after the 64. Okay. And even then, I really didn't play a lot. I just played like 007. And
yes.
then, to me, the best game of all time is Mario Kart for the 64.
Yes, Mario Kart.
So out of all platforms, everything, I can play that for hours. Like, I still play that. Yeah. Like, we get together and, we'll just fucking do Mario Kart and, like, battle and the race. And to me, that's fun. Donkey Kong on 64. Like I said, other than that, I didn't really play. Some sports games for the PlayStation, but never really got into it at all.
Okay.
So...
Yeah, I didn't... I really didn't. A few years ago, I was on the fire department when I was running extra. I was running a different fire. I didn't have an assignment. I was teed in. I guess temporarily assigned to a firehouse, but I was just all over the place. I didn't have time on the bid, and it was right around Black Ops 1 came out, and everybody was fucking playing it. So every firehouse I was going to, a bunch of these firehouses, they were playing it. Some people were really good. Some people sucked. I sucked. I didn't even have an Xbox. And then after doing that for a while, I got an Xbox. Like, fuck this. I'm doing this, and I'm gonna get better at this. I got an Xbox, but I didn't get Black Ops because it was new. I got the older game, which was I can't even. It was the fourth one, but I got that because it was used. I got it for like less than $10, and I played that. And it fucking takes a while, man, to know the maps, to know how to move, to do all that. You get your ass whooped constantly, and then you're starting off. When you start off, like you got the shit weapons, you got no scope, and everybody else knows the map. Like you just get your shit pushed
just
in.
Murked
every fucking all the time. Then you start getting better, and then I got fucking good, man. Like me and Meston would be in the lobby. If me and him were in the lobby, we'd fucking murk motherfuckers. We'd always come up on top, like we were good. And then I just fell out of it, and that's all right. Now, no, I'm happy. I don't have time for that shit.
Right? Yeah.
I still have the Xbox. Usually, I use it for Netflix, for YouTube, for Amazon. There's other movie apps, there's other stuff on there, and I still have the games. I just don't have the Xbox Live, so I can't play online. But I could get on and play. Every now and then, me and Cam's boys will get on there, and we'll fucking war a little bit, but not online anymore because I don't want to pay for that.
Absolutely. I think one of my favorite things, and I never really saw it, but I know like Whiny, he was always a big fan, is like when the new game came out, they stopped regulating the old games.
Yes.
So like you'll go back into the maps like from a game ago after like a year, people are flying.
Yes.
People like because they mod it, they jailbreak it or whatever it's called for it. That he goes, it is chaos. He goes, and I love it. Like, you'll watch the kill cam, somebody's literally just flying over you. You're like, what the hell? Like unlimited ammo, just crazy shit.
That is fun, man. That's crazy. And I would go on and play a lot of the older games because I kept all the old games. Mm-hmm. When you try to sell them, they don't give you shit. I'm like, I'll just keep this shit.
Yeah.
So I still have all my old games. And, other than Call of Duty, I did love Saints Row. Saints Row, I got Saints Row 3 and 4. I think the third one was the best one, and it's almost the same thing as Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, okay.
It's just like that. It's open world, a free world game.
Yeah. Standing here, still standing here screaming, "Fuck the free world!" Sorry, one of our favorite YouTube videos that we watch is the rap compilation of the movie 8 Mile with Eminem, where B Rabbit fucking goes ham and spoiler alert ends up winning because he crushes it. But when he's just standing there, I'm still standing here screaming, "Fuck the free world!"
That's why I had to stop. I laughed.
Yeah, so I had tweeted that last night after we watched it. Then you brought it up again. So then just now when you said it, because that's where my head went too. Like I started laughing. So
it's something like free world, open world games where you could do whatever the fuck you want. There's stuff that missions you have to complete or you should complete or stuff that you can do. But other than that, you can just do whatever the fuck you want. So like Grand Theft Auto and Saints Row are awesome. The last Grand Theft Auto that came out, it's fucking great. I don't know if you've ever played it. Have you played the Grand Theft Auto?
No, but Mikey has, my twin brother, who also loves Skyrim. So I'll sit there and I'll watch him play. Like I don't know. I guess For me, I don't really like playing, like I said, the new
Gotcha.
games. I love sitting and watching people play.
Okay.
Like, I can sit with Mikey and watch him play, like, Grand Theft Auto, because he's one of the funniest people I know, and so, like, he commentates, like, what he's doing. So, like, it's funny, and then, like, he made this, I don't know what type of vehicle it was, but, like, one of his favorite colors, if not his favorite color of all time, is mint green.
Okay.
Like, he has, like, mint green, like, skinny jeans and, like, shirts that he can fucking pull off, which I know doesn't sound like really good, but
I can see him doing it. Shouts out, Mikey.
Yeah, but so he made like this fucking just decked out like really highly armored car, and it was like mint green, and like his character was wearing mint green clothes, and he just go and just piss people off.
Oh my God.
And so like I could sit there and watch him do that for hours, or like watching Maverick, because him and his roommates back in the day used to play Gears of War, and they were like really fucking good. Like they really thought about going to a tournament to see, and they probably could have done well, I feel, and I'm not, again, I mean, I know there's people there, because there's a professional E-League where they game and they make millions, and I mean, these guys are insane. There's been showing them on Sports Center and shit lately, so, I mean, I think it's cool, I mean, that's great, but,
as long as Korea's still in the game, you don't have a chance, man. It'd be like a fucking math competition. Like we're just not. We're not.
Yeah,
we're
no,
not
not
we'll
at
play you
all.
motherfuckers in football. We'll see who comes out the victor.
Right. Yeah, no, but watching him play Gears of War is,
nice.
is fun. So, like, I can watch them play unless we're playing, like I said, Mario Kart for the 64. But, I love that. And I liked coming here watching you and Meston play, so, because you guys just talk shit to each other. So that's always fun. So, that's as far as it goes. Then, like, I'll take a turn. I, like, take 3 steps and I die. I'm like, well, that was fun.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I go to shoot him, throw a flashbang. I'm like, oh, what's going on?
And I hate that, dude. Like trying to go from PlayStation to Xbox. Some of the buttons are different. Yeah, so like instead of zooming in, you're flashing out, or you're fragging out, and you're throwing grenades. It's like fuck, you know. And for people that don't know, fuck, what game was I just saying? Not the Call of Duty, but Saints Row or
Grand Theft Auto.
Those games are fucking great because you could do whatever. Like I said, you could do whatever you want to do. So you're a character. You can walk around. You can go to the store. You can buy clothes, buy new shoes. You could go get a car, or you could steal a car. You could buy a helicopter. You could buy whatever you want. You could customize. You customize the way you look. Customize your outfit.
Yeah.
Get tattoos. Get weapons. Get armor. And you could just do whatever the fuck. You could walk around being a nice gentleman, or you could walk around just fucking punching people over the head. You could snatch them out of their car, take off, change the radio station, take that car to a shop, get that color, mint green. You could do so much on the show. You could have sex with strippers, and you could have sex with prostitutes on there.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. You can do everything you want to do.
It's real life, folks.
It's shit you want to do in real life, but some of that shit you're like, I don't really want to do it. Yeah.
America's not there yet.
It's not there yet, but it's violent. That's not a game for kids.
Because I'm sure it's rated M for mature.
Yeah,
isn't
absolutely.
It? Yeah.
I mean, because the violence, of course, the sexual stuff, and then even just using profanity and shit like that. You can do all that stuff. But yeah, I always get into it with the police because when they see you, like, because I'm driving and then I'll go onto the curb. I'll start running people over on the sidewalk, and then when the police see that shit, they start chasing you, and I don't fucking like that.
Yeah, you don't like police in real life, let alone.
So I start getting in the shootouts with the police on the game, of course, and they always more and more cops come. But the map is also amazing. It's like a full city.
Yeah.
So you could get in an airplane and fly across the map. It takes a few minutes just to go across the map. That's how big and detailed this whole city is. You can steal fire trucks.
Yeah,
it's fun.
I mean, there's you could play like a mode, like the main mode, where they give you stuff to do and you got to go do it to move on. So I mean, it's not just an open world where you just do whatever you want. I mean, you could definitely play. I can't think of what the gaming world actually calls that, but
I don't know either. But yeah, there's missions. In the last Grand Theft Auto, there's 3 characters you switch back and forth from, and you got to do a bunch of missions, and it helps you get better at the game. But yeah, you get some of them involve like robbing, places, and it's all criminal. You're criminals.
Yeah. So
it's all like criminal shit and stealing certain cars, and then you get bonus points for stealing certain cars or doing certain things. And the same thing with Saints Row. Saints Row the Third.
I never even heard of that game until now.
Saints Row is fucking. It's awesome, man. It's gangster as fuck. You're just a gangster, man. You're part of a gang. You're part of a gang called the Saints, and your color's purple. So you get banger homies to help you, and it's great. It's just like a knockoff of Grand Theft Auto, and to me that might be one of my favorite games like that.
Yeah.
Even better than GTA. But yeah, that's great, man. Yeah, gaming's fun. Next time we have Joey and Spencer both game, right?
Yeah.
Next time we have them on, I don't think we really got into talking about it, but
I don't know how far, like, what games that they like, for sure. I know Spencer's told me that he, I think, like, the football games and stuff, but I don't remember what else. I know he knows all the upcoming stuff, and he does game quite a bit when he's not watching TV, prick.
Yeah, in the gaming, like just like we got into porn. The gaming, there's so much fucking money that goes into that. It's crazy. Now you got shit morphing with Oculus Rift, and you have your other things coming out with this virtual reality is pretty much what it is. When your Oculus Rift headsets, you're starting to see them more now.
Have you done any of that yet?
I've not ever done it.
I have not. I want to.
Me too.
There's a video of some guy. It's funny. I don't know if it's at like a convention or something, but it's blocked off, and so he's wearing the Oculus Rift, and you can see on the TV what he's seeing.
Yeah, I love
and he's like climbing this. I don't know. It's not. For the lack of a better word, he's climbing like a mountain. He's climbing the side of something, and then he goes like this, and he misses. And you see him miss, and he starts to fall in the game. Yeah. But in real life, he just face plants. We'll bring it up after this.
Yes.
Woo! Dude, it's so fucking funny. I'm always just watching him. I don't remember, but it doesn't matter what he's climbing. But you do see that he misses and just boop, oh shit. Pun intended.
Sorry about that. I apologize for that. That's inappropriate.
Just beep it out.
I love
what was it?
I love watching those videos of people doing it. Once the technology is going to keep getting better, whatever. Now you have those like those Omni pads, I think they're called. They're like a treadmill, but you can walk in any kind of direction.
Yeah, I think it'd be good for like exercise eventually.
For sure.
You know, people who like want to like hunt or real life or do the modern warfare stuff in real life. You know, I think it would be fun. I mean, because they got what PlayStation just came out with their new VR, and you get like the two controllers that you have to like hold up for a gun. I've watched some reviews on it. There's one where you can get I think Spencer was telling me the gameplay is only like an hour, but you can literally be Batman, in virtual reality and stuff. So I think that would be fun. I don't even have a PlayStation. Like my wife and I, we have no gaming console. I think for everything together. If you have to get the PlayStation, get the VR, I mean, it's a shit ton of money.
I
so, I wouldn't, because I wouldn't use it enough, for gaming. But I mean, if I could be Batman, though,
right?
You
just gotta get somebody else to buy that shit and then just come over once a month.
Well, that's what I was like, Spencer, because he games and he has all that stuff, and it was funny. Jokingly, he said that T-Ferg, his girlfriend usually goes out and gets him something big every year for Christmas, so he was hoping he'd get that, but now they have a daughter, so he's like, I probably won't get shit.
Nope.
Which is probably, I mean, in his words, he's like, which is a good thing, and I said, no, you can't take that away from you, damn kids. But so I was hoping that he would get it, absolutely. And then we were just gonna have a bro date and just rock out Batman. So so that's what I'm crossing my fingers for. So
call me Bruce.
He probably won't be talking to me after he listens to episode 22.
Oh, that's right. You shit on him pretty hard. Make it right. Mm-hmm. Make it right, Spencer. And for people that don't know what the fuck we're talking about, the virtual reality, the headsets, the Oculus Rift, they cover almost your whole head. So you have a screen in front of your face.
It looks like headphones on. Big, like if you were to go skiing, or snowboarding, the big goggles that protect your eyes, it looks like that, but you can't see through because that's what you're looking at. Right. And it's just an exaggerated version of that, and that sits over the top of your head. Yeah. Is how I would describe it.
Yep, and then you got earphones. And to me, it's scary. Like, I wouldn't want to play it if I'm somewhere by myself, because that's the easiest way to get fucking snuck up on.
Oh, yeah.
You're totally
you're in another world.
You're in another world. So everywhere you look, you're looking around in the game. So you turn your head, you look down, you look up, and you're in a whole nother world. So I like watching people play the games. Watching people play the scary games.
Yeah,
it's fucking awesome. It looks creepy.
Yeah,
as
there's
shit.
a lot of great React videos on YouTube, from like VR Reacts or whatever. So and reviews too.
The ones where people are climbing. I saw one where you go up this elevator. I think it's called the plank. You go up this elevator in this high-rise building, and then you could walk out to the window, and you look around, and you look at the city. You look across, there's another building. You look down, it looks like you're 30 feet up in the air. Yeah. And there's a plank, so you have to walk out on this plank over the street. Like, I don't know how many stories up you are, but it looks, you're in that world. You got the headphones on, you hear the wind swirl. You look up, every direction you look, you're in that game. It's so detailed. It would be amazing. The thing
is like VR is just really taken off over the past year. You know, where it's hitting like, you know, the public and stuff. And so the graphics are really, really good. Yeah. But they're nowhere near what they're gonna be.
Oh,
like
absolutely.
You take 5-10 years from now, I mean, you're gonna I think people are gonna live in the world. I think it's gonna be where people are gonna literally have to watch what they're doing because they're gonna jump in the world. And they could be in that world for days, not eat. You know what I mean? They're just gonna be because people do that now. I mean, there are examples of kids who play video games who have died because they get just not VR, just playing video games, and they don't eat, you know, and drink. They just get dehydrated and they end up dying. It's not a lot, but I mean, I have read cases about that.
Yeah.
This
that's a whole other. That's
you know, this could. I mean, because you know, there is VR porn. I've heard of people.
I heard that too.
You know, talk about it on other podcasts that there is VR porn. So they're gonna get into that. Yeah. You know, they're gonna get into like if you can get into a world like what's that fucking James Cameron movie? The one with the fucking
the blue people.
Yeah,
Avatar.
Avatar. If you can get into a world like that, like why wouldn't you want to stay there? Right. You know what I mean? So I can't wait to try it. I think it takes a little bit to get used to. My brother works at Best Buy, and he said that they've had people bring it back after a day or so because they get motion sickness. Yeah. So I think probably depending on what you play, it takes a little bit to get used to. But
if we could bring it back, let's fucking go get one right now.
What are we doing?
No, man, it's gonna be great. And like just the games now, you get NBA fucking 216 or whatever. Some of those you look at the commercial and you're like, is that the game or is that real life? Like they look just like the people. And that technology is getting better. Technology is so fast and so advanced, it keeps getting better. Pretty soon it's gonna look. I think it'll be tough to distinguish a game from like a football game. Is that a real football game or is that a video game of the football game? And then as VR is going to keep going too. Yeah, it's going to look like, is this my house? Or like what the fuck?
Right. And there's people who, and this is another fucking huge rabbit hole, but people are saying like eventually it's going to get to where you don't know you're in another reality. You know, you can't distinguish from this or that. Yeah. And if that's the case, who's to say we're not already there and that's what we're doing now? Yeah. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Like I just love listening like that kind of stuff. It's just something to think about. But yeah, I cannot wait to try it. It's going to be phenomenal eventually. Yeah. And I think it'll be the better it gets, the lower the price is going to go down on it. Oh, yeah. I mean, you can afford it now. I mean, for most people could probably get it now. So, especially if you already have a PlayStation. I mean, it might break it for a little bit, but people are going to do it. So, I mean, it's not like it's thousands upon thousands of dollars to do right now. Right. So,
but let us know if you got that shit or you're familiar with that shit.
Because I think even Samsung has one where you just get the headset, you can put the phone in there. I mean, that would suck. Put the phone in there, the phone blows up. There goes your eyesight. Fuck it. Define irony.
Right? Shit. Yeah, dude. Gaming's fun. Gaming from when we were kids is completely different than gaming now.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I remember I grew up with fucking Mario Brothers. And you just had the two buttons.
Those games still hold up, though. I still love playing those fucking games.
Some of them are good. And they have those places now in every city where they have the old school arcades. Yeah. And, I went to a few of them in the last few years. And you get so excited. And then you start playing some of these games and you're just like, this sucks. Like, the music and watching it is nostalgic. But then when you start playing, you're like, nah, I like Call of Duty, you know.
Absolutely.
I like Grand Theft Auto. I don't want to just be able to run, jump, and shoot a fireball. Plus the graphics. And games are fucking incredible now. All the stuff you can do with them, and they'll keep getting better.
Yeah.
Look.
Plus that little Peach, the Princess?
Yeah.
Ungrateful bitch.
Yeah, she's a slut. I call her a bitch right in front of her tits.
Charlena. Oh, God. Have we mentioned that? Did we mention that in an earlier podcast, who that is? About Tourette's guy?
The Tourette's guy.
I think we talked about it.
We might have. But yeah, on YouTube, they got the Tourette's guy. Came out when YouTube was really getting bigger. 2006, 2007, 2008. He was a guy who nobody really knows. And it's one of those internet mysteries where he probably doesn't have Tourette's.
I don't think he does at all.
I think it's just a sketch.
I think
like
watching it this many years later, I think it's clearly fake,
yeah.
which makes it even better for me. Because at one time I was like, this could be real.
Yeah. But if you haven't watched it, go back and watch it. Watch the best of the Tourette's guy. We used to quote him in our Army unit fucking all day.
What made you bring it up? Like, cause usually
you brought up that video for the guy reading the
that's right. Because there is a guy, I think on YouTube, he's called Cue Ball, and he's Irish, I think is what we decided. And what he does is he reads nursery rhymes, and he really legitly has Tourette's syndrome, and he does it to bring awareness to Tourette's, and he reads Three Blind Mice, and it is hilarious. He's done like some interviews, like we watched an interview of him and like how he got it and stuff, and it's really interesting. The kid seems cool as fuck.
That'd be a tough disorder, disease to deal with.
Yeah, because it said it started like as a twitch in his shoulder and then moved to his other shoulder, and I don't remember how old he said what it was, because I was editing, so I was like watching it on and off. But yeah, so then obviously that's right. Did jump into our Tourette's guy. So
so we got into that. Now check it out if you haven't. And then there was all these internet conspiracies about the Tourette's guy, because he just kind of disappeared. Some people said he died in a car accident, whatever. Nobody knows where he is.
Yeah.
You know? Fuck, if you know where the Tourette's guy is, fucking let us know. We'll get him on the podcast.
And the thing is, I think they took down the original videos, but luckily, that's what we couldn't find. But luckily, people are just re-uploading it and stuff. So I'm sure once they clear off space in the old YouTube servers, this is one of my earliest memories of YouTube was Tourette's guy. So, YouTube came out in 2005, so this would have been... I was in the unit. I got in the unit of 2007. My first drill would have been September of 2007. Okay. So it would have been then like that when it really hit big for us, I feel. So
YouTube, man. Shouts out. YouTube is where it's at.
YouTube is life.
YouTube is life, man. There's so many videos when it first came out. Of course, my new haircut. Yeah. Then you had SNL really had YouTube going, because they had Lazy Sunday came out, one of their best digital shorts, one of the first ones with Andy Samberg that really fucking got
put them on the map
shit going. And SNL started doing those digital shorts. They changed the fucking game. Dick in the Box, and then all the ones that followed after that.
Yeah, we could talk about YouTube for hours. I'm deep into it. Like, 'cause people make millions upon millions of it. That's where I get all my news. There's a guy, Philip DeFranco, I've been watching since Mikey actually told me about him. He thought he was pretty funny, and he just gets the news. And so he's been on the site for 10 plus years. Granted, YouTube's only 11 years, so he's been there pretty much from the beginning. Nice. He has like over 4 million subscribers. It is a lot. It is a lot for sure. It's not like some of the gaming people, because there's the two top YouTubers right now. The most subscribed person is PewDiePie.
No shit.
And he has like...
I've heard the boys talk about that.
Yeah, he has like 48 million subscribers. Jesus. It may be way more than that. I don't know the exact number. But he does gaming, like where he plays games and then he like commentates on what he does and stuff. But then the most watched is, I think the kid's name is Ryan. It's like it's a young kid, like 4, 5, 6-year-old, and he reviews toys. It's like Ryan reviews toys, and he has billions.
Are you shitting me?
Shit you not, man.
Damn,
it is. I don't know again if his name's Brian or Ryan or Seth or something, but it's something to that effect. But yeah, he's like I think the most viewed.
No shit, that's crazy.
Goes. So
that's weird.
Yeah, but yeah, people have made literally a living off of it, and so which is awesome. I think
it is fucking awesome.
The way that people can do that, and I think it's a little bit harder now to get famous on YouTube because there's so many people.
For sure.
So you really have to stand out and stuff like that. There's also the dumb side of YouTube. Like, I don't like. Granted, we are watching like the Halloween prank stuff. I don't mind some pranks, but there's most of the pranks from the YouTubers, they're fake, they're set up, which is fine. You know what you're getting into. Yeah. There's some people who do some dumb shit. Like, I don't like the people who dress up like they're Muslim or whatever, and they carry around a bag and then they scream and they throw it like it's a bomb, like to fuck with people. Even if it is fake, I don't know. I just don't.
That's pretty fucked up. That's a good way to get shot too.
Yeah, exactly. Because if it wasn't, because some people will try to get real responses and stuff, and then. I don't know. So there's just always dumb shit when it comes to everything. But yeah, man, YouTube
still way better than cable television. Almost everything on cable television is fucking horrible, including the news. I like Phil DeFranco too. I like the Young Turks. So TYT network.
Yeah, and they're fully on YouTube. So.
Yeah, and their ratings, they get higher ratings and more people that watch than like CNN and Fox now. Like they just keep doubling the size and getting better, and they tell you news. They're pretty fucking legit. They're blunt. Well, they're not censored, and they tell you what the fuck is real.
Yeah,
it's
which
not like
is
the
great.
Fake news that it's awful.
Yeah, and that's what I love about DeFranco is that he tries to see it from both sides. Right. He's like, this is my opinion, but he really loves his community. He goes, I want to know what you think. And I see him because I'll read through comments because I love that fucking...
And I always see retweets that he do on Twitter.
That rabbit hole of YouTube comments. And he interacts with people, gets their opinion. And he does. He tries to take the most, even if he doesn't agree with something, he tries to take the most objective view. And there's shit that pisses him off. Like, he does have a segment called Douchebag of the Day that, he puts people there. And he does tell his opinion. If he doesn't like it, he's like, I don't like it. This is my opinion. What do you think? But in most stuff, he does, try to keep it objective. Yeah. I don't like it, but I can kind of see where they're coming from. Yeah. You don't get that in news now. You get told what to think, how to think. Yeah, at least that's what it was. But I haven't watched the news and probably... it's been at least a couple years. I kind of watched it when, like in the morning when I'd wake up because my wife would watch it. Yeah. It's depressing. I had to stop. Yeah, it's awful, it's all about murders, car wrecks, people dying. Which local news you want to know about that stuff, but like for national and stuff, I don't.
Yeah, the news is awful. From the way they talk to you, they talk like robots or politicians, and they use like a fake voice, and it's just not real shit.
Yeah, I mean. Like most people who have been listening to us from the beginning, they probably will stop after last night's episode. But if we start from the beginning, like, hi, I'm Pagnasty. That's Spicy Brown.
Yeah, I am Spicy Brown, and today we're going to talk about this. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Like, bullshit.
This is my favorite porn site.
Yeah, this is my favorite porn site too.
It's just a weird voice.
Back to you, Pags.
Oh, thank you, Spicy.
The weather today. The weather, all in fucking Nebraska news. Yeah, there's a lot of farmers and shit out there, but they go to the weather 5 times during the news. And the fucking weather, fuck the weather, guys. They don't know shit anyway. And I don't understand why they don't have just smoking hot chicks doing the news. Like in South America, or any Mexican channel, or South American or Spanish channel, the news women are the hottest chicks on the planet. Why are local news just these dumb fucks like, who gives a fuck about these guys? And then they make it seem like they're smart as shit. Bullshit. Just tell us what the fucking weather is going to be. And don't be real about it. Just like, hey, this is our guess.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get it.
Put some hot chicks on there.
I don't know. I don't watch it, so I agree with you. They probably should. Yeah. But I don't know. I like American Ninja Warrior. And there's a guy on there who's a weatherman, and he's like my favorite person on American Ninja Warrior. So I ain't going to shit on him just because I do enjoy him. He's got pretty hot wife too. So
nice. Yeah, no, and I don't I don't have cable. Like I say all the time. At work we do, and if I'm in the room and somebody has the news on, sometimes I'll watch it. Most of the times I'm like, I don't give a shit. I got Twitter. If anything's going down, I get my news from Twitter. And if I want to watch a story and learn more about something, I'm not going to CNN or Fox. I'll go to TYT or Phil DeFranco or I'll see what the internet has to say and try to get the real story. But yeah, man.
Absolutely.
YouTube life.
We'll have to have one episode where we just talk about YouTube because there's like some of my favorite people on there I could talk about.
Same here. Yeah.
Like forever and tell you about like their story and how they're millionaires now and like where they started. So no, it's good, man. I know we're approaching the hour, like Bill Burr does on his Thursdays. We're just checking in on you.
Yeah,
steal that from him. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it's Sunday.
It is Sunday.
I need to get back. Like I told you earlier, I said I think my baby mama misses me, and I really, really miss my dog.
Oh, Fred! Shouts out, Fred! Shouts out, Fred! Yeah, we'll wrap this thing up, man. There is stuff we could talk about. Again, we've been sitting in front of a microphone the last 2 days, about 13 hours now.
Yeah,
so yeah, we start running out of stuff we can't get into, and we're tired. We went hard last night, you know what I mean? 6 hours of podcasting between 2 podcasts, watched the Husker game, eating, cooking, hanging out with people. We did a fair amount of drinking last night. Yeah. So yeah,
we're not, don't get it twisted. We're not complaining.
We're not complaining at all. It was an amazing weekend.
Yeah, you got tremendous. You got to get BDC Studios in line again. I got a 3-hour drive.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But no, we just wanted to, like I said, like Bill Burr says, people think I'm stealing from him. We just wanted to check in. I do enjoy these Sunday short ones.
For sure.
Like it's fun.
For sure.
Like doing the AAR, which is so fucking phenomenal. Cause I haven't done one since I got out of that bitch.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything else before like shout outs or fuck yous?
I want to give another fuck you to Tom Brady. Just because fuck Tom Brady. And I want to give a shout out to Coach Mike Riley, for the Huskers.
Yeah, nice. I just keep it simple. Shouts out to Philip DeFranco.
Yeah.
And then fuck you to Bin Laden. So I thought you were going to have it on your list. I'm glad you didn't. So.
Oh, my God. And it's funny because it's always funny to say, fuck you, Bin Laden. But that goes back to the YouTube video we talked about earlier. Finest Girl. Check it out on YouTube. It's like 3 minutes long. If you watch that and you don't laugh, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, at least once. Like, for sure. Like, just right when you first... Like, right when they first say it, you're like, what? Like, because the thing is, they don't know why they say, fuck you, Bin Laden.
Right.
Yeah. So, or fuck Bin Laden. So, I guess, that's the best part, because we know why they say it. So, check it out. Yeah, definitely check it out. So, again,
great.
All social media, like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, @nastyandfriends. Keep sending in the questions, guys. Please, we love it. We're going to do it. So hopefully you're enjoying this. I'm glad we can get out the podcast once a week here for quite a while. So I guess for you listening, we'll be back in BDC Studios next week.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be awesome. So.
Yeah, and I just want to say thanks for everybody that listens to us, that supports us. We keep getting new people that are listening, and people are like, hey, my friend's checking this out now. We're listening to it at work now. And they support us and say it's good.
Yeah.
Thanks for supporting us, and thanks for giving us feedback. Thanks for giving us the questions. Thanks for buying the gear. As of last time I checked, I was supposed to check the beginning of this month. It's already the end of the month. To get back with Troy and Trevor at Creative Tee. As of now, I think the store is still open. A few people have bought shirts.
Yeah.
Thanks for supporting us that way too. And check the shirt store if you want some apparel. It might still be open. I got to get back with those guys. It's just been a busy month.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know we kind of got into it last night, but we understand where this podcast goes sometimes.
Yeah.
It does get weird. It may be uncomfortable for people.
Yeah.
But that's how we are. That's how it is when we're not recording.
Right.
Like that weird shit.
Yep.
We go there a lot more usually than what's on the podcast.
And then when it's late, and usually it always happens late, and then there's 4 of us. And then it gets a little out of hand.
Yeah, and so then obviously we have to one up each other for sure. You get that pissing contest going.
Yeah.
But we know it gets weird.
Yeah.
But it's shit that people should be talking about.
Right.
Maybe not how we talk about it.
Maybe not.
But it's good. I love it. I love the conversation.
Absolutely.
So.
And we're some people might not know about some of the things we talk about. Like, oh, that's a real thing. Like, yeah, BDSM is real. Yes, have a safe word. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I never thought about having a safe word.
Yeah. Pineapple.
Yeah. But yeah, some of that stuff, if you don't know, anytime we bring something up and you're unfamiliar with it, maybe you're unfamiliar with the Oculus Rift, or maybe you're unfamiliar with BDSM, either way, Google image. You got Google, you got your phone, Google that shit. Bing that shit if you need to.
Nah, Google. All right, guys, remember, life is simple, don't be a dick. Night, sluts.
Hi, I'm Spencer Lindholm, filling in for Rob Long with your weekly animal update. Rob Long is currently on a bird-watching expedition in the concrete jungles of Las Vegas, where he hopes to bag a pigeon or two. We wish him luck with his endeavors. The brown recluse, scientifically known as Loxosceles reclusa, is a spider native to the Midwest and southern United States, ranging between 6 and 20 millimeters. The brown recluse gets its name from its obvious color and shy demeanor, and is distinguishable by the violin-shaped markings on its cephalothorax, and often referred to as the fiddleback spider, which, despite the implications, is not nearly as racist as it sounds. The brown recluse is one of only 2 spiders in North America containing what is considered medically significant amounts of venom, and one of only a handful of spiders with 6 eyes as opposed to the standard 8. The brown recluse can survive for many months without eating in the wild, and up to 5 years in a controlled environment. The female brown recluse needs to mate only once to produce eggs throughout the rest of its life, capable of producing up to 150 spiderlings in a year. Because of the brown recluse's hemotoxic venom, a bite can cause necrosis in the cells of living tissue and can be fatal, especially to children and the elderly. Oftentimes, these dangerous spiders are encountered in less populated or traveled places, and thrive in man-made areas such as garages, sheds, and much like myself, dark, secluded closets. As always, this has been your weekly Animal Update, brought to you by John Jameson and Sons. Signing off for Pagnasty and Brown, I'm Spencer Lindholm, filling in for Rob Long. Go fuck yourself.